MOC, NPA classification, income recognition, and provisioning is of much relevance. For that, I request now to give, to felicitate our learned faculty with the memento. I request office to please present the same. I request Chairman Sir to felicitate our learned faculty. Thank you. Ankush Bhai, now I request to give brief introduction of our faculty.
Very good afternoon to everyone. Of course, our chairman, dashing chairman, is sitting. Due to paucity of time, he's not addressing. But I would just like to say, the day he joined as chairman, the impact was created, and we all are excited because we know that this year will be very impactful, and it can be seen that the first session, conclave, capital conclave, we had attendance of almost 350 plus registrations, and for the first time, 2 days national conference on banking. One day always it happens, but this is for the first time that 2 days, 2 consecutive days, and what a beautiful attendance and audience we are having here. So congratulations, Chairman, for all your efforts. Now, for the quick introduction of our learned speaker for today, CA Neeraj. CA Neeraj is the managing partner of Messrs. R. Devendra Kumar and Associates, Mumbai, with extensive experience in bank audits and BFSI sector. He has served as central statutory auditor for leading banks, including SBI, Bank of Baroda, PNB, and currently he is serving as a central statutory auditor of IOB, Indian Overseas Bank. He is actively associated with ICAI, contributing to the guidance note on bank audits and serving on key committees. He is also an independent director and a regular speaker at ICAI Forum. Friends, with this short and sweet introduction, let us welcome him with a huge round of applause. And sir, without wasting any further time, the dais is yours. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the nice introduction. I think we can have the PPT was there. PPT था ना? आपको follow में किसी किसमें बोलोगे? मैं बोल दूँगा इसी में. So friends, good afternoon everyone, and we are all approaching towards lunch, but it's a very interesting topic. We'll try to make it as interactive as possible. Let us the subject given is NPA certification, income recognition and provisioning. पर मेरे को क्या लगता है कि we instead of going through the circulars and all, circulars are all in public domain, guidance note is there, we all know, we are all experienced people. Let us focus on what are the ways and means how we actually can implement this particular duty which is given to us in the practical life. So I have tried to cover up what are all the issues which we really face in the present scenario. As usual, proper disclaimer, these are my personal views, nothing to be, from the ICAI side or from my firm side. Representations, warranties are made ICAI. They are not professional advices, they should not be reproduced. So friends, let us first of all understand the regulatory framework. We were just now we were talking about regulatory framework under which we are all working. So lot of challenges which we face as branch auditors. If you see the regulatory framework, the SEBI LODR, SEBI is there, Reserve Bank is there, our institute is there as a regulator, then audit is there, and the timelines are there. Just 10 minutes back we were hearing that on 30th or 20th or 29th we get the appointment letter. By 4th or 5th we are able to approach the branch, and the timeline given is 9th or 10th. और उसमें अगर in case we get 1 or 2 branches and they are located at different cities or different locations, so that itself is a challenge to meet. Now with that having into mind and the responsibility which is being casted upon us as a branch auditor of a nationalized bank. And as this was also being discussed in the recent panelists were discussing, that those times are gone where, when we think that the responsibility is lying on the central statutory auditors only, and if the question is coming, RBI ho ya NFRA ho, they will be asking only central auditors. I can share with you some of the recent examples where the RBI, NFRA, we all know, there have been a case of housing finance company where around 28 to 30 branch auditors have been questioned and they have been penalized also. It is there in public domain, which is indicating how the branch auditors have been made responsible for a lapse which has happened at the branch level. Coming to RBI, RBI have been all along questioning central auditors only when the issue is arisen. But in recent 2 or 3 years, I can share with you all, there are live examples where the central auditors have taken stand. Sir, this particular account, if it has gone bad or a fraud has been declared, particular account has been declared a fraud, some of those cases are there in live public domain where we can every day read in the newspapers. Those accounts were, some of those accounts of the large conglomerate which are facing the regulatory investigations were audited by the branch auditors, some of the branch auditors. And at the central level, the central auditors have taken those stands that those accounts were covered by respective branch auditors. And I can tell this forum that those branch auditors are being questioned as we stand today. That what was seen in those accounts where the divergence have happened, diversion of funds have happened. So my earnest request to each one of you is, I am also a branch auditor for that matter, we also do branches. As branch auditors, we need to take this role very seriously because the environment has changed today. Regulator is looking at all of us in a different way. Those days are gone where we go to the branch, see some account, do some transaction testing, sample testing, and try to take that stand that, look sir, this has not come as a part of our sample, this account we have not seen. If you really see the entire structure which has changed with the revised LFAR, now we have to list out those accounts which we have seen. That list of account will go. Something goes wrong in that particular account, I cannot take that stand that I have not seen that account. So please, documentation, making proper audit planning, these are the key things when we approach a branch. Yeah, so this was another thing, important thing was just now Vikas Bhai also discussing SA 600. Now each central auditor is communicating as a part of SA 600 letter. Each one of us gets that particular letter. My request will be, please take that letter very seriously. Sir, our experience which says the last so many years we have been doing central audit, वो सब nil भर के चला के sign होके आ जाता है. But that is creating lot of responsibility on the person who is signing that. If you are signing everything nil, that means you have nothing to communicate. You have not communicated anything. And something goes wrong tomorrow, you take that onus because that document comes handy, which will be produced against you. Look, you did not communicate. You had a method of communicating to the higher authorities, but you did not utilize. But actually, in fact, what happens is that our subject is NP auditing. I'm little diverting, but it is related to NP auditing because there are a lot of communication. Yesterday, some few days back, I was in another seminar. There was a question कि sir वो MOC में तो space ही नहीं होता है. There is no space to write. When we see the आज पूरा automate हो गया system, उधर में space ही नहीं है लिखने का, तो मैं किधर लिखूँ? Where should I write? You have lot of venues to report. You have lot of opportunities to report. 600 letter is one of such instrument in which you can write whatever you want to communicate. MOC में space नहीं है मानते हैं. There was another question. Audit report में space नहीं है. Most of the banks have digitized audit report. It is there in the system only. वो उधर ही upload करना है आपको. There is no space. There is some cases there have been space have been created, but instrument like Axis 600, instrument like comments of auditors qualification that some banks have created that on the portal. Please use those instruments and try to communicate whatever you want to communicate. Don't think that वो उधर जगह नहीं है इसलिए मैंने report नहीं कर पाया. मैंने एक separate letter branch को दे दिया. I don't think that will serve the purpose unless it is uploaded in the system and it has traveled up to the particular authority which is intended user. I don't think that will come into your hand tomorrow in your defense that we had communicated, because not only communication should be there, proper mode of communication also should be there. We have discussed this, there are high risk branches. So first of all, what we need to do is, our standard says that we need to understand the environment. What are the risk areas in the branch? If it is a credit oriented branch, then we need to drill down what are all the key advances are there which we need to see. Sir, here in this automated world, in the world which is totally digitized today, entire banking CBS based environment, वो top 10 account लेके काम नहीं चलने वाला. We need to do a real independent intelligent sampling, what account which we have to see. And the key area to identify such account will be, my humble request each one is, please obtain, first thing you two should do is, as we said, we obtain our user ID, our login access as early as possible, then drive a advanced dump. Every bank, every branch, there is an advanced dump. An advanced dump is an Excel file which runs into around 45 to 50 column depending upon bank. If you really do some Excel based tool analysis, I can tell you, you will find amazing result, that you will be able to identify these are the 10 account, these are the 20 account which I have to see, and that will be actual real audit which you have to perform. Instead of, sir, what happens? You see key 10 account, top 5 account of the branch. They are, supposing a branch of 200 crores advances, branch of 500 crore advances. You may find, वो सब branch manager पहला बोलेगा, सर मेरे पास तो 3 ही तो account हैं, उसमें 3 ही account में मेरी पूरी branch है, आप कुछ मत देखो उसके अलावा. वो 3 account is under focus of institute, from branch to regional office to zonal office. Everybody is focusing. But there are many petty small accounts which are been, which have been done under the delegated authority of the either of the branch or of the regional manager, where real issues are lying. Sir, it is not that कि वो 50 crore के account में ही आपका responsibility आएगा. There have been cases where the account of 10 crore or 5 crore or 20 crore has gone wrong, and letters have been issued to the either concurrent auditors or the branch auditors. What are your documentation? So we need to identify those accounts. Up simple, if you can see the SMA 010, SMA 012 reports, we can compare the last 4 months SMA reports. We can identify, look, this is the area, these are the accounts which we need to identify, we need to see. As we said, now traditional audit is not the, is not today's environment, and special consideration on CBS environment. The guidance note, there is a chapter. If you see guidance note 2026, which is now in public domain, there is a separate chapter on the how do we audit in CBS environment. Please go through, prepare your own audit plan on that and work on that. That will be very, very helpful. If you really see the entire deliverable, SAT audit report, IFCR, abhi IFCOFAR also we were talking about. Now IFCOFAR has a large section. If you see IFCOFAR, entire the gamut of risk control metrics, there is a large section which is attributed to advances portfolio. Now how do we test that advances portfolio, or how do we derive those results? Please document. It is very important for us to document. There are a couple of certificates related to NPA, couple of, we will see this, LFA related to NPA. And this is which is very important. We see when we plan our audit, that will be resulting in our proper delivery. And the most important part is, please go through very carefully your appointment letter. Appointment letter has got some, we see the, हम लोग appointment letter में अपना branch का नाम देखते हैं, ये branch आ गया, ये पुराना auditor है, उसको NOC भेज दिया, उसके आगे पढ़ते नहीं. If you really see, one of the very important clause in the appointment letter is that any account more than 1 crore, if any serious irregularity is observed, auditor has to report separately to the higher management. There are cases where we have to report directly to the RBI fraud management group. And that is the area where again our special reporting comes into picture. Now, when we drill down our accounts, we identify certain activity which is actually not happening. I can share here one personal example which we have seen some 2-3 years back, where we came across a case where there was a sanction of clean packing credit. How it captured our notice. When you drill down the Excel sheet, you find a packing credit where there is no stock. An account is standard. Now it's when you get into it, you find it is a sanction of clean packing credit. The first thing comes into mind, how come there can be a packing credit where the security is not there? But as a bank, their bank policy allows to sanction such a loan. It's a live case I am talking about. When we went into inside, now what is happening in this particular case? It's a recent account advance given during the current year in which we are auditing. Now, why it is not getting captured in the automated system? Because once there is no stock, system mein stock ka provision hi nahi hai, so irregularity is not getting factored. When we went into the account detail, where the ledger account, where the funds have actually gone, then you found there are only 2 parties where the funds have gone. Now we start investigating, because now there you start, because this is not something regular, and it is something which will not be captured as a part of automation, not captured. In the system report, the account is standard, everything is fine. And the bank is classified as unsecured. That also is there. They say we have given unsecured loan, it is there. But whether our responsibility ends there? No, sir, it does not end there. It goes beyond that. That is what regulators looking at us. Then we found there are only two parties where this loan, the funds have gone. And then we found who are all your debtors and creditors. Try to match it with the financials of the customer. Then we came to know they are not, neither you have dealt with them as a purchaser, nor you have dealt with them as a creditor, nor as a debtor. How come this money is going to these two parties? When we started, basically a lot of pressure started. As we all know, the moment you start working, the pressure start coming from the higher up. अरे सर इसमें कुछ नहीं है, ये बहुत अच्छा है, ये बहुत बढ़िया पार्टी है, हमने इसको देखा है. Then we came to know कि there is no verification report. Inspection report is not there. Why you have not inspected? सर स्टॉक ही नहीं है, क्या देखने जाएगा? उसमें देखना ही नहीं है, हमको फ़ोन से बात कर लेते हैं, हमारा कॉन कॉल हो जाता है. We have a virtual meeting has happened. I can tell you, I am not naming neither bank nor the account. As of today, the account has been classified as fraud. And when we issued a special letter of that 1 crore, a huge hue and cry on that. Because there's something which is exceptional, nobody does. So why I am trying to share this with this honorable audience is that, please see, we have to do intelligent sampling. It is not that we हमने वो account देखा, उसका LFR के report भर दिया और sign किया तो चले आए. We take lot of responsibilities today. Yes, another important area is the dissent MOC. So I am trying to touch key areas instead of getting into the circulars. Now dissent MOC, with all these scenarios which have come up, RBI has mandated dissent MOC. Every bank there is a provision is dissent MOC. If we do not agree with the management, bank has to take dissent MOC. And when we prepare, I know how difficult in the bank is to give MOC today. We all know. वो पहला काम है उसका जिम्मेदारी ये दिया है, ऑडिटर आ रहा है ना, MOC नील चाहिए. बाकी सब चलेगा, वो उनको जमाई बनाओ या कुछ बनाओ, पर वो MOC नील चाहिए. पर क्या MOC नील देके हमारा जिम्मेदारी छूटता है? That is something which we need to brainstorm ourselves. अगर there are cases where we need to suggest changes, I think we need to suggest changes, and we have to come up across the pressure, as विकास भाई बोल के गए कि finally if you are not satisfied, please do not sign. Or I am telling you, I can share with you at the bank level, a couple of banks which we have audited in recent 5-6 years. वो क्या होता है, there are hierarchy. वो ब्रांच मैनेजर को पहले अपने आप को सेव करना है. वो बहुत सारा काम अपने लेवल पे सोच रहा है, मेरे को तो RM को भी पता नहीं लगा, मैं इसको निपटा दूँ, खत्म करूँ, ऑडिट मेरा हो गया, आई गेट ए प्रेज. RM का अपना लेवल है, ही इज थिंकिंग एट हिज ओन लेवल. एट बैंक लेवल में MOCs are passed. Not that that resistance you will find at the higher level. At higher level, the materiality goes down. Account of 1 crore, 2 crore, 10 crore, higher level में उसका कोई बैंक में कोई इतने large बैंक है उसमें कोई impact नहीं आता है. Only thing we have to stand on our feet. बहुत सारे केसेस में हम खुद ही अपने फीट पे स्टैंड नहीं कर पाते. वो ब्रांच मैनेजर पैसे करता, सर LFR में लिख दो, आपका हो जाएगा, आपका काम हो गया, हम LFR में लिख के चले आते हैं. वी ऑब्जर्व many cases where the account which are having divergent trends, the account which are having issues, irregularities are reported as LFR. Please do not do that. Another important part is try to compile your report in branch itself. That will be very helpful because आप branch manager के views ले सकते हैं उसमें. These two are important. 2-3 very important aspect is compile SQC1 checklist. Peer review हम सबको होने वाला है थोड़ा टाइम में. NFRA हम में से किसी को भी कुछ भी पूछ सकता है. We should be ready to answer all that. Now I try to, this PPT will be circulated. I try to capture a standard SQC check test, standard checking of advances which we are using. I don't know whether it will open here or not. So we can create our own checklist of advances and try to obtain those records well in advance. That will be helpful. CAM is another important area. Now, as a part of audit report, we are all supposed to write CAM. CAM में many times we are finding LFR observation or advances are finding place in CAM. Please do not do that. Identify CAM for the branch specific, branch environment, branch specific, advance specific, something which are important area for CAM. That only you please put in the CAM. MOC we have discussed, but MOC there are 2-3 important aspects. There are cases when we identify an MOC for the advance, the Basel return is affected. We need to see the counter effect of a particular MSC, because if account is going from standard to substandard, we need to identify what is going to be the impact on capital adequacy. Similarly, if the account को हम NPA करते हैं तो that interest also has to be reversed. There are many cases where advance MOC is received MOC is incorporated also, but interest is not reversed because the representation at the central level will be, sir वो तो interest served है उसमें, इसके लिए MOC नहीं दिया branch auditor ने. And at the central office or the head office of the bank, nobody will get into the account to really identify whether interest was supposed to be reversed or not. And actual में next year में जाके वो फिर अपने आप reverse होता है interest. Where अगर कोई फिर then somebody is trying to find out in our own working, someone can pinpoint that you did not do the complete job. So try to see if you are giving MOC on advances, the interest is also reverse. Now we coming to some key areas where we can focus on the IRAC and provisioning. As we see, all the banks have automated, but in the automated environment, what are all the areas which we should see to really identify which cases we can see? The first is the appropriation of security. Now we have observed वो एक ही सिक्योरिटी होगा, वो 4 अकाउंट उसके कस्टमर के 4 अकाउंट में चारों में एक ही सिक्योरिटी दिखाई देगा. आप देख लें इनवेरिएबली देयर आर रियली एनफ केसेस. इफ यू आइडेंटिफाई दैट, यू हैव टू really do that exercise of eliminating those items. Stock audit more than 5 crore. Now in case of NPA account, stock audit of more than 5 crore, many bank is mandatory. We had a detailed discussion on this matter, has been discussed even at the RBI forum. That 5 crore के ऊपर के अकाउंट NPA अकाउंट में अगर स्टॉक ऑडिट नहीं हुआ है तो क्या करने का, स्टॉक का वैल्यू लेने का या नहीं लेने का. So there are divergent views in this, I can share with this forum. Many banks have a policy of not to take security value. Please go through the value security, the policy of the bank. If we see the dotted lines of the RBI circular says it is encouraged to obtain, to have the better quality. It does not say that security should be taken as nil. Some of the banks are arguing on that. No sir, we will not take security value as nil. But here is the professional judgment, because अगर security account NPA है, 2 साल से 3 साल से account में operation नहीं है, factory उसकी बंद है, then we can always take a stand that this stock is non-moving, the stock is obsolete, stock is not usable. How is that it can be taken as a tangible security available for the coverage? So on those lines we will have to see, then maybe we can find a way out to identify if there is a divergence. And these are the cases which get factored in the RBI divergence. I can also share that recent SCA seminar which happened 3 days back on 24th. One very good comment which RBI executive director made was that divergence over the period has come down. They were appreciating the work of chartered accountants, saying that banks, and over the period the banks do not see that divergence in the RBI inspection which used to happen maybe some 5 or 6 years back. And I can tell that there is a case of 10 to 15% divergence is there, banks have to publish in the annual report. So in 2025 there will be no bank which is required to publish the divergence. So which indicate the quality which we are all delivering, as well as the bank system which have matured on the advanced sides. But nevertheless, it does not absolve us from the responsibility or the duty which is casted upon us. In the sense, आज का time हो गया not the NP identification, आज का time हो गया how the end use of fund is happening, whether the account, the credit which is coming to account, whether those credits are genuine or not. So that अभी अगर account में credit है तो system will not understand from where the credits are coming. So there is where our role is coming. We need to see how the credit in the account is coming. As we say, effectiveness of automation, if every bank, every branch, there is a process of exception report on manual intervention. Agar that is the report which will give us indicator that these are the account we have to see. If there has been upgradation in between, if there have been manual intervention for identification of NPA, either upgrading or downgrading, those are the cases we need to pick up and do a detailed analysis, maybe detailed investigation and detailed study whether what bank has done is correct or not. And mind you, the account will be parked at the branch only. In many cases, these accounts are branch related, does not come in the top 20 branches. RBI, if you really see the circular, they are very clearly mandated. Every bank has to maintain log report of all manual intervention made in the automation system. We need to obtain that report. मेरा branch का nil आ गया, I am very happy, more than happy. But in case there are items which are appearing in that log report, it's a duty on me to get into it, identify what all cases were there, whether they were actually upgradation or downgradation was genuine or not. As we discussed the dump file, advanced dump file, if we do the Excel-based tool analysis, we find lot of information from that file, Excel file. वो branch का top 10 account branch के GL से मत दीजिए, my sincere advice. obtain the advance dump. Advance dump mein if you start filtering, which are all the cases where stock statements have not come, which are all the cases where review has not happened, which are all the cases where security is less than advance value, which are all the cases where the overdues are there. Normally you find there itself. You can always use overdue file, but in majority of the banks, that overdue status also is coming in that advance dump file. So that's a single file. If you do some macro advanced Excel analysis, it gives very beautiful results. And वो बाद में वो ब्रांच मैनेजर आपके पीछे आएगा, सर आप कैसे निकाल लिया अकाउंट को, किधर से आपको पता लगा ये अकाउंट भी है मेरे पास. और इसमें जरूरी नहीं है आपको वो 100 करोड़ का अकाउंट भी मिलेगा, आपको 5 करोड़ का अकाउंट भी मिलेगा, आपको 2 करोड़ रुपए का अकाउंट भी मिलेगा. एंड इफ यू see the file of, then you see the file of the account and see those specific areas, then you will be able to identify, yes, there is a divergence in the account, there is a divergence of funds, or there is a recovery has not happened. और आपको पता लगेगा फाइल में ईमेल चल रहा है कि सर आपका पैसा नहीं आया, वो 15 दिन से फॉलो अप कर रहा है, सडनली मार्च एंड में आप देखते हैं अकाउंट में पैसा आ गया. RBI has taken very serious note when the funds are routed through internal accounts for the evergreen account. There is a specific mandate, the circular which has been issued to the CMDs of the bank to ensure that this is internal accounts are not used for evergreening of the loan. और उसमें होता यही है कि वो ब्रांच में वो कहीं भी इंटरनल अकाउंट से पाक करके उसको एडजस्ट करने की कोशिश करता है ब्रांच मैनेजर. दैट इज वेयर आवर रोल कम्स इनटू पिक्चर. No security in ab initio unsecured advances. There was again a live very classic case. एक अकाउंट में हाउसिंग लोन है और पर्सनल लोन है. नाउ द बैंक हैज ए पॉलिसी, अकाउंट एनपीए होता है तो हाउसिंग लोन और पर्सनल लोन को दोनों को ऐड कर दिया और अकाउंट को सिक्योर कर दिया. सो देन अगेन द क्वेश्चन केम when personal loan, then they said the stand which bank took was, sir we have a general lien, I have a lien on the security. मेरा पर्सनल लोन है तो मैं तो छोड़ूंगा नहीं, मैं तो कवर करके उसको तो वसूल कर लूँगा मैं हाउसिंग लोन को, फ्लैट को बेच के. डज इट स्टैंड द लॉ whether in the event in the liquidation takes place or in the event when the realization takes place, will the bank on which the account on which there is no charge for housing the flat, whether the recovery will happen? It will not happen. So we need to identify such cases where the unsecured advances are there, security is not added in the system on the count of whichever stand bank want to take. अगर बैंक लीन की हम बात करें तो बैंक का लीन तो एक चेक के ऊपर भी होता है. सिंपल चेक इज इशूड, बैंक लीन इज क्रिएटेड, but does it create a security for the loan? Don't think so. So we need to identify वो कौन सा security, which account is covered under what, especially cases where multiple facilities are availed by the borrower. Valuation report is another very key area where divergences are observed in the, especially in the case of NPA accounts. We see there RBI has said more than 5 crore 3 years में valuation करना है, 3 साल पुराना valuation है. Their mandate is very simple, that valuation has to be taken zero. But here some banks have got more conservative policy. So we need to see the policy of the bank on the valuation part. There you will again find a clue that look, this valuation needs to be, do you have to obtain 2 valuers report. Sometimes some banks have a policy of taking at 85% of the realizable value. Some banks are taking stress sale value, distress sale value. Those are the area where we find the divergences, because those are the area where we need to study the underlying document, in fact. Similarly, you know, studying the installment in the case of term loan is another key area. System में क्या है, system में installment क्या है और ledger में installment क्या है, या उसके जो sanction letter है या उसका जो agreement है उसमें installment क्या है. If we try to compare, on that also there is a mandate from Reserve Bank that on every sanction letter, every loan agreement and every renewal document, there has to be, all the payment schedule has to be very clearly spell out. हम जब ब्रांच में अप्रोच करते हैं, वो टर्म लोन है सर, वो उसका रीपेमेंट शेड्यूल निकाला, वो फिनाकल से रीपेमेंट शेड्यूल निकाल के आपके हाथ में पकड़ा देगा, सर ये फिनाकल का रीपेमेंट शेड्यूल है, सर पूरा रेगुलर है. फिनाकल के रीपेमेंट शेड्यूल को सिस्टम के डम से मिला के तो क्या ही फायदा हो गया. डज नॉट गिव एनी, डज नॉट गिव एड एनी वैल्यू. बट ऑन द कॉन्ट्ररी, इफ यू टेक द actual repayment schedule which is there as a part of its latest review and try to match it with the financial repayment schedule, I can tell you, you will find anomalies, because वो repayment schedule properly किधर भी change हो गया, that has not been properly entered, and these are specific cases. You know, in the case of COVID restructuring, which was not counted as restructuring, almost all the banks have changed repayment schedule, and there are many cases where these repayment schedule are not in line with what is there in the actual sanction letter or renewal letter. So at least identify those accounts and try to match those schedules. That is the exercise which we have to do. Our LFR work is separate. We have to do the documentation, credit appraisal, documentation, review, monitoring, all this we have to comment. But when we are talking about identification of NPA, identification of divergence, I think these are the tools which come handy for us. We can review those accounts which were irregular during the year but have been regularized at the year end. Priority sector lending is another very key area on which regulator has come up very heavily, and there are a couple of central auditors which have been issued so-called notices on priority sector certificate. Because majority of the bank, this is the problem area. Non-identification of proper priority sector lending. वो एक बैंक था जिसमें मर्सिडीज कार को एग्रीकल्चर में क्लासीफाई किया था पंजाब एरिया में. उनका स्टैट ये था कि मेरा किसान मर्सिडीज में गाड़ी में लेके सामान लेने जाता है तो मेरा वो एग्रीकल्चर यूज़ है. Then RBI came up with the specific codes as a part of circular. If you see the latest circular on priority sector, there are specific codes which have been given, which can, the activities which can only be identified as agriculture. It is now a part of guidance note 2026. So please go through, and each one of us has to give a certificate on priority sector. Every branch auditor is giving a certificate. At central auditors will rely on the branch auditor certificate. वो branch का certificate आ गया, he is absolved. But we as branch auditor take that responsibility. So it's a very, very crucial, very sensitive part of certification which needs proper attention. Interest application is another area where RBI focus has been in the case of either loan moratorium or otherwise. So again we have to see what is there in the system, what is there as a part of this sanction terms. RBI has been very specific on where MCLR is changing, whether it has been properly percolated to the borrowers or not. They are part of customer service. But again, our role as auditor is coming. So that way, again, I keep saying that the role is changing. It is not those old days where हम loan document देके certify करके चले जाएंगे. Another specific thing which I thought we should cover is the digital banking and gold loan. Now, digital banking में there have been lot of cases of, हमको लगता है कि वो तो system है पूरा सेंटर. ब्रांच में हम जाते हैं तो पहला आंसर मिलता है सर डिजिटल बैंकिंग का पूरा रिकॉर्ड तो सेंट्रल ऑफिस में है सर, मेरे को कुछ नहीं पता. A loan is parked in the branch. Now who is responsible? Who will see? So if we really see, the moment either if you don't get any record, my request will be at least identify in your report कि हमने नहीं देखा है. Absolve yourself. But the moment you start saying that मैं report में लिखूँगा मैंने नहीं देखा है, I can assure you, you will start getting records. Because वो every bank में उसको branch को access दिया गया है for the digital loans which have been parked in that particular branch. Whether it is VKYC, whether it is digital KYC, whether it is the eligibility certificate or is the conduct of account. All the record you will get the moment you start saying that I need this record. On the face of it, आपको यही आंसर मिलेगा सर सेंट्रलाइज सेल से होता है, डिजिटल डिपार्टमेंट से होता है, हमको कोई एक्सेस नहीं है. Please ask and do your own analysis on those digital banking. There have been cases of mule account, there have been cases of digital frauds. All these accounts are parked in the branch only. हम में से कोई भी, हम सभी उन ब्रांचेस को ऑडिट करते हैं जिनमें ये सारे कार्यक्रम होते हैं. और देन रेगुलेटर नाउ ऑन म्यूल अकाउंट इवन फाइनेंस मिनिस्ट्री इज वेरी स्पेसिफिक बिकॉज वो स्मॉल छोटे छोटे लोगों का पैसा उसमें जाता है. देन दे आर आस्किंग, ऑडिट भी हो रहा है ब्रांच में, इंस्पेक्शन भी हो रहा है, इंटरनल कंट्रोल्स भी हैं, ब्रांच मैनेजमेंट भी है, फिर भी म्यूल अकाउंट है, फिर भी कितने व्हाट्सएप रिलेटेड केसेस हैं विच आर कमिंग इनटू लाइट. अगेन वो सबसे आखिरी सबसे पहले तो ऑडिटर ही मिलता है ना रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी बनाने के लिए, ऑडिटर ने क्या देखा. तो वो अपने को एटलीस्ट वी नीड टू डू डॉक्यूमेंटेशन, हमने क्या देखा, हमको मिला या नहीं मिला इसे सेपरेट पार्ट, बट एटलीस्ट वी हैव टू डू द डॉक्यूमेंटेशन हमने क्या देखा. एंड द गोल्ड लोन, दीज आर टू एरियाज वेयर आर दी ऑन द लाइमलाइट ऑन द फोकस ऑफ द रेगुलेटर एज वेल एज द गवर्नमेंट, क्योंकि जहाँ पे बहुत सारा मेल प्रैक्टिसेस पिछले 2 साल में 3 साल में हो गया है. नाउ गोल्ड लोन, देयर हैव बीन केसेस वेयर गोल्ड, हमको सब पता, इट इज देयर इन पब्लिक डोमेन, वेयर गोल्ड पैकेट इटसेल्फ वाज नॉट देयर. व्हेन वन पैकेट वाज फाइनेंस्ड अगेंस्ट 2 or 3 अकाउंट्स वर ओपनड अगेंस्ट वन पैकेट, वेयर एक अकाउंट को बंद करने के लिए दूसरा अकाउंट को ओपन किया, एक भाई का अकाउंट बंद करने के लिए दूसरे वाइफ के अकाउंट को ओपन किया. ये हम थोड़ा अकाउंट्स का स्टडी करेंगे, लार्जर अकाउंट भी हम लोग लेके स्टडी करेंगे, हमको मालूम पड़ेगा. और इट इज, आई कैन टेल यू, इट इज देयर इन एवरी बैंक, कोई बैंक इसमें एक्सेप्शन नहीं है. उसका रीज़न क्या है, जो गोल्ड लोन लेके जाता है उसके पास पैसा ही नहीं, उसके पास पैसा ही होता तो गोल्ड लोन क्यों लेना था उसको. तो उसकी सर्विसिंग ऑफ इंटरेस्ट विच RBI और दी बैंक्स आर स्टिपुलेटिंग और वी आर रादर एंटिसिपेटिंग actually happening or not happening, whether those accounts are standard or NPA, this is the area which I think we need to focus. Then method of valuation of gold held as a security is another aspect. SR ने proper assessment किया है नहीं किया है, उसको प्रॉपरली सील्ड पैकेट में रखा है कि नहीं रखा है, उसका वेरिफिकेशन हुआ है नहीं हुआ है. I think that is the issues which we need to understand. Valuation security we discussed, we need to see the bank's policy on the valuation security. Again, valuation security pe up to the RAR level discussions have happening, where the divergences have been pointed out by the Reserve Bank, by the regulator, and many of those cases actually lie in the branch, which are audited by branch auditors. So finally, of course, management will defend, they will keep defending, but वो divergence में आता है. So please see that. Now certificates which are related to advances, I thought we will cover that. There is one very important certificate on unhedged foreign currency exposure. Now unhedged foreign currency exposure हमको मेरा certificate में मेरा एक personal ये है, what we actually do when we go to the branches, वो हमने पूरा accounts का study किया, files का study किया, we try to cover balance sheet, we try to cover GLPL. वो दो दिन 3 दिन का topic था, वो अपना complete by the time जब शाम होती है ना, तो वो एक बंच लेके आता है ब्रांच मैनेजर, सर ये भी है साइन करने के लिए, एक बंच है सर, ये क्या क्या है, अरे प्रायोरिटी सेक्टर और नेज फॉरेन करेंसी, सर ये सब सिस्टम से आया है, इसमें मेरे को कुछ पता नहीं, ये सारा सिस्टम जनरेटेड है और सारा सही है, आप तो खाली स्टाम्प लगाओ साइन कर दो. तो प्लीज़ उसकी बात को मत मानो. हर रिटर्न का, और वो एक और आंसर मिलता है कि सर इसका बैकअप मेरे पास तो है ही नहीं ब्रांच में, ये तो सब सर वो डेटा एंट्री उधर से जनरेट होता है, सिस्टम से आ गया, प्रिंट आ गया, साइन कर दो. For every return, their backup is available only in the branch. Every return, every document, backup is available only in the branch. It is nowhere. Whether it is unhedged foreign currency exposure, office account provision, internal office account provision का almost every bank has created a return. वो सब नील करके उसको नील पे ही साइन चाहिए, वो नील ही कर दो. और वो भी एक आएगा कि सर वो 35 सर्टिफिकेट है, वो 25-30 में तो नील ही है, कुछ नहीं करना सर, नील है इसमें कुछ नहीं है, नील में क्या देखोगे आप, नील में ही देखना है. Because we are certifying nil, that is the best part of it. Certifying nil, I am taking entire responsibility if I certify nil. तो वो नील को ही देखना है, वो नील ठीक है कि नहीं है, एटलीस्ट उसका डॉक्यूमेंटेशन करना है कि ये नील ही है, इसमें कुछ नहीं आना. एंड ऑफिस अकाउंट प्लीज टेक वेरी सीरियसली, क्योंकि देर आर लार्जर इशूज इन ऑफिस अकाउंट. देर बीन देर इज स्पेसिफिक सर्कुलर यू कैन सी इन पब्लिक डोमेन 2019 RBI came up very heavily on the banks that office accounts are used for camouflaging the NPAs, to reducing the NPAs. वो प्लीज़ हैव ए लुक एट इट, आइडेंटिफाई दोज अकाउंट. अच्छा, और भी एक अच्छा बात है, ऑफिस अकाउंट का लिस्ट आता है उस रिटर्न में, आपको ढूंढना नहीं है, वो लिस्ट है उधर उसी रिटर्न में, वो उधर खाली 00 नील लिखा हुआ है, आपको वही देखना है क्या बैलेंस है, व्हाट हैज हैपेंड इन दिस अकाउंट. प्राइम दिस ऑल द सब्सिडी क्लेम्स, CGTMSE claims, interest subvention, at least I can tell you there are couple of cases of interest subvention where the certificates have been held as wrong, auditor certificate, they have been held as wrong because उसमें कुछ भी exercise नहीं है, that is available on the portal, but unfortunately हमारा certificate portal से ही मैच नहीं करता और हम साइन करके चले आते हैं ब्रांच से. वो उसका डेटा, ब्रांच का डेटा, वो CGTMSE के जो जितना सब्सिडीज है सबका पोर्टल बना हुआ है फॉर एवरी दिस थिंग. नाउ इट इज a DBT स्कीम, देयर इज a पोर्टल समटाइम यू विल गेट आंसर, सब पोर्टल का हमको तो एक्सेस ही नहीं है, ब्रांच में एक्सेस नहीं है सर, वो रीजनल ऑफिस, जोनल ऑफिस में एक्सेस मिलता है पोर्टल का. सर ब्रांच स्पेसिफिक रिपोर्ट मंगा दो आप मेरे को. अच्छा, और वो क्या प्रॉब्लम क्या है कि आपको रिटर्न बिल आपको मिलेगा लास्ट में, आप बोलोगे सर वो तो सब चला गया, छुट्टी है सर, शाम हो गया 6 बजे बंद हो गया, रीजनल ऑफिस तो बंद हो गया सर, आपको तो रात का फ्लाइट है, सुबह का ट्रेन है, आपको तो जाना ही है सर. नहीं तो सर मैं आपको मेल से भेज दूंगा, आपको सर मैं डम मेल से भेज दूंगा, आ जाएगा सर, आप साइन कर देना, हो गया, हिज जॉब इज डन. आई एम नॉट ब्लेमिंग द ऑडिटर, आई एम द मैनेजमेंट, आई एम नॉट अगेंस्ट मैनेजमेंट, बट दीज आर द प्रैक्टिकल थिंग विच वी ऑल फेस व्हेन वी गो टू ब्रांच, कि हमको काम करने के लिए वो रिकॉर्ड ही नहीं मिलता जो हमको देखना है. तो इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट क्या है, इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट जो हमने देखा पीछे की स्लाइड्स में, वी नीड टू डू अवर ऑडिट प्लानिंग. हमको पूरा रिटर्न का लिस्ट लेना पहले उससे, और उस रिटर्न में मुझको क्या देखना है वो उसको पहले बताना है. वो पूछ रहे थे ना विजन भाई कि वो 4 दिन हम क्या करें, अगर 4 दिन हम अपना रिक्वायरमेंट लिस्ट उसको भेज दें कि भाई ये सारे पोर्टल का डेटा हमको चाहिए. एंड अनदर इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट इज दैट सर गाइडेंस नोट में इसके बारे में पूरा डिस्कशन है. इट इज़ वेरी वेल स्पेल्ड आउट इंक्लूडिंग चेकलिस्ट, इट इज़ वेरी वेल स्पेल्ड आउट इन द गाइडेंस नोट. हैव ए लुक एट certificate which you have to sign, what backup data you need for certificate. Another classic case is the capital adequacy return. Capital adequacy return में तो can you believe there are majority of cases capital adequacy return is not correct because उसका credit rating change हो गया है, उसका credit rating suspend हो गया है, वो update नहीं हुआ है, कितना कितना केसेस होता है जो सेंट्रल लेवल पे बैठ के पूरा ठीक करना पड़ता है, विच रिफ्लेक्ट्स ऑन द क्वालिटी ऑफ ब्रांच ऑडिट विच वी ऑल डू. तो सिंपल रिक्वेस्ट इज, वो छोटा छोटा चीज़ है, अगर वी स्टार्ट फोकसिंग अपना क्वालिटी अपने आप इंप्रूव हो जाएगा, डॉक्यूमेंटेशन भी इंप्रूव हो जाएगा. एडवांस टू सेंसिटिव सेक्टर, अगेन वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. गोश्त जिलानी, हम लोग को लगता है गोश्त जिलानी सर्टिफिकेट में तो कुछ ही नहीं है, वो सब यस 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 भरो, साइन करो, चलो. उससे इंपॉर्टेंट कोई सर्टिफिकेट ही नहीं है. आप उस गोश्त जिलानी को जब आप क्लियरेंस देते हो, नील क्लियरेंस देते हो, तो यू टेक द एंटायर इंटरनल कंट्रोल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ऑफ द ब्रांच. उसके सर्टिफिकेट वगैरह आप एक बार पढ़ोगे, उसमें सारा लिखा है, उसमें यहाँ तक भी लिखा है कि उसकी चेक की फिल्मिंग हो रही है नहीं हो रही है, वो एलसी डॉक्यूमेंट को प्रॉपरली उन्होंने सिग्नेचर अटैच किए कि नहीं किए, वो भी लिखा है उसमें. हम वो क्वेश्चन को पढ़ते ही नहीं, उसमें क्या लिखा है. वो जिलानी सर वो तो 20 साल पहले चला था, इसका कोई वैल्यू नहीं है, साइन करो चलो. सो वो रिटर्न्स को प्लीज स्टार्ट रीडिंग दोज रिटर्न्स, स्टार्ट आइडेंटिफाइंग व्हाट इज द अंडरलाइंग डेटा, वेयर द डेटा इज अंडरलाइंग अवेलेबल, and most important is identify well in advance what you want to see in particular return. MSME, KCC, these are all these, I have listed all this, you can go through, but important part is where is the backup data. Do not sign any return at the fang end of your audit, plan properly. आपको बहुत सारा मटेरियल हर रिटर्न में मिल जाएगा, क्योंकि I can tell you at head office level majority of the audited returns are getting corrected. ये ठीक नहीं आया, वो बाद में पहले कई बार आपके, अच्छा आप में से सब लोगों ने एक्सपीरियंस किया होगा, पीछे से आता है बाद में आता है, सर वो थोड़ा छूट गया, 2 रिटर्न को सब दोबारा चेंज करने को हेड ऑफिस ने बोला है. वो क्यों छूट गया, छूट कैसे गया? वो छूट इसलिए गया को बैकअप देखा ही नहीं था उसका. आप सब एवरीवन कैन वाउच, वो एक बार तो आएगा वापस ब्रांच मैनेजर कि सर 3 रिटर्न में थोड़ा थोड़ा चेंज करने को बोला है सर, वो चेंज कर दो सर. मैं ईमेल से भेजता हूँ, आप तो आ गए मुंबई, ब्रांच थी नागपुर की, सर मैं ईमेल से भेजता हूँ, अपडेट मैंने कर दिया है, आप साइन कर दो, दूसरा यूनिट निकाल देना चाहिए तो बट दे दो. दैट रिफ्लेक्ट्स वी आवर सेल्फ लेफ्ट आउट सर्टन थिंग्स व्हेन वी attested that letter, that particular paper when we were there in the branch. Please have a look at it. कोई suspicious activity we talked about, fraud related thing is very crucial. Falsification of books of accounts rampant in most of the cases. This is, I have quoted from the RBI letter. This is a quote which RBI is given to the top management of couple of banks. Need for strengthening control mechanism of fraud, including repetitive small value fraud, falsification of books of account was rampant in most of the cases, and hence role of statutory auditor was vital, crucial in detecting fudging of account, diversion of fund, falsification of books of accounts, review of related party transactions. Now this is the expectation of regulator which they are talking about today, especially in the advance account. वो simple 90 days का वेरिफिकेशन सिस्टम कर रहा है सर, अभी अपनी ज़रूरत नहीं है उसमें. सिंपल 90 डेज़ का वेरिफिकेशन तो हो रहा है. अगर 90 डेज ओवरड्रॉन है तो वो एनपी हो जाएगा, और वैसे वो होने नहीं देगा क्योंकि उसको डेली अलर्ट आता है ब्रांच मैनेजर को, 89th डे हो गए, ये कल एनपी हो जाएगा, वो कुछ भी करेगा उसमें पैसा डाल देगा. अब अपने को वही देखना है कि फ्रॉम वेयर दैट मनी हैज़ कम, दैट इज़ वेयर इज द रोल ऑफ ऑडिटर. वो टाइम निकल गया कि वो हम 90 डेज़ का अकाउंट को ढूंढ के निकालेंगे, फिर वो बताएगा नहीं सर इसमें नहीं आया, वो नहीं होगा. आपको देखोगे तो उसकी डीपी प्रॉपर नहीं है, आप देखोगे उसकी इंस्टॉलमेंट प्रॉपर नहीं है, आप देखोगे उसमें जो लास्ट डेज में या बीच में क्रेडिट्स आए हैं. नाउ डेज मैनेजर्स हैव ऑल्सो बिकम स्मार्ट, वो लास्ट डे तक वेट नहीं करता है, वो 80th डे में ही हो जाता है जो भी होता है. तो आप लास्ट मंथ का और करंट मंथ का खाली कंपैरिजन करेंगे तो आपको पता लगेगा कि कौन विच आर ऑल द अकाउंट विच आर रिक्वायर्ड टू बी पार्ट ऑफ योर सैम्पल. और अगर हमने करेक्ट इंटेलिजेंट सैम्पल ले लिया तो आई कैन टेल यू वी विल, हमारा डॉक्यूमेंटेशन पक्का होगा, जो डाइवर्जेंस है वो हम आइडेंटिफाई कर पाएंगे, एंड वी कैन कंक्लूड द ऑडिट वेरी सेफली. हाँ, अभी हम लोग बात कर रहे थे, अभी पैनल में बात हो रहा था कि द एरियाज वेयर द बैंक्स हैव बीन पेनलाइज्ड शुड बी पार्ट ऑफ गाइडेंस नोट. I can tell you there is a specific chapter on this current guidance note 2026, where RBI's major divergences, RBI's major penalties, major cases which have happened, they have been listed. It is there in the 2026 guidance note. My request to everyone is that आप उसको जरूर देख लीजिए, उसमें है, उसमें एग्जाम्पल्स दिए गए हैं, उसमें पूरे लिस्ट किए गए हैं क्या क्या इश्यूज़ RBI ने, और ये RBI ने ICAI को कम्युनिकेट भी किया कि ये इश्यूज़ हैं. That is why it has been captured as a part of guidance note. अर्ली वार्निंग सिग्नल इज़ अनदर एरिया विच नीड्स फोकस. अभी अर्ली वार्निंग सिग्नल का इशू क्या है? अर्ली वाले सिग्नल का आंसर ब्रांच में हमको ये मिलता सर, वो EWS की रिपोर्ट का तो हमको एक्सेस ही नहीं है, वो तो सब रिपोर्ट हेड ऑफिस में आती है, रीजनल ऑफिस में आती है, पर हमको मांगना है, वी हैव टू आस्क फॉर इट. these are 2-3 important things which as branch auditor we are supposed to do is, in case of accounts above 1 crore, CFR data we are supposed to see. This is also a part of our appointment letter. It is there written in the appointment letter. In the account more than 1 crore, have you seen the CFR data? उस CFR का ब्रांच में तो एक्सेस मिलेगा नहीं आपको, वो तो पक्का नहीं मिलने वाला है. Only thing you have to ask the report of CFR कि भाई ये सेंट्रल फ्रॉड रजिस्ट्री. अभी सेंट्रल फ्रॉड रजिस्ट्री क्या है? सेंट्रल फ्रॉड रजिस्ट्री में what government has done is they have accumulated all the data related to whatever frauds have been detected and reported. उससे हमको ये मालूम पड़ता है कि this particular account or particular related party, particular it is a PAN based data. On the particular PAN, whether either fraud or suspected fraud have been reported in the banking system. So if we take that data, in fact banks have been asked to do this, but along with banks, even auditors have been casted the duty that they have to see whether the CFR data is being observed or not. They discussed this was suspicious transaction we have to report. I gave the live example also which we did. CERSAI portal, legal entity identifier, Acrylic data. Acrylic is also a very important tool. Acrylic and Probe, there are two reports. Probe I have not captured here because it's not a part of official this thing. But Acrylic and Probe are two very, very important tools. Account above 5 crores are captured in Acrylic. और Acrylic report हम जब निकालते हैं तो उसमें हमको पूरे साल का उसका movement मालूम पड़ता है. It comes to our notice what has happened in which bank in this particular account, when the account was reported as a partner default, when it went out of order. So very important, any bank has reported suspected fraud, any bank has reported fraud, all that report is there, and this report is available, to my understanding, is available at all branches. If it is not there in your branch, please ask for it. It is there, because it has to be part of appraisal note. In many cases, it is captured as a part of appraisal also. Outsourcing activity, senior citizen staff account. हम लोग ये वो स्टाफ अकाउंट तो हमको देखने भी नहीं देता वो. सर स्टाफ अकाउंट में तो आप क्या ही देखोगे, इसमें तो क्या है, स्टाफ अकाउंट में कुछ मत देखो. There have been many cases of frauds reported in staff account. In fact, majority of cases frauds are routed through staff account. तो वो आप जब ड्रिल डाउन आपका करोगे केसेस को, आपको पता लग सकता है. Recent case we all know of a private bank where deposits were not there, again staff. और if you see the regulatory point of view, if you see the investigative agencies point of view, उनका वर्जन ये है कि जब तक स्टाफ अकाउंट इन्वॉल्व नहीं है कोई फ्रॉड हो ही नहीं सकता. तो वी नीड टू गिव फोकस. Delayed fraud reporting has been another area where actually frauds have happened. Now fraud is supposing you may encounter a case where in the branch fraud has happened, but whether it was properly reported or not. हमारा काम fraud ढूंढने का नहीं है friends. We are not there to detect fraud. We are not there to identify fraud. But we are expected to at least identify the red signals. We are expected to at least identify the alerts. कि भाई these are the account, these are the areas, these are the transactions which may result into fraud. वो अगर हम नहीं बताते हैं तो somewhere we fail on our duties. Current accounts opened by the bank, there's again area where the frauds have been detected, frauds have been identified, where the borrowers are opening multiple current accounts and banks have been now, RBI is very strict, the issues have been sorted out, but still there are cases. This is GLPL related to advances, not go much into it, time is getting short now. Inter-office account we have seen, LFAR, large value account, top 5 standard account, LC development, and the last one is what I always give very importance is this any other matter. हमको last में लगता है LFAR के last तक पहुँचते पहुँचते other matter पे क्या लिखना है, आपको सर जो लिखना है other matter में लिख दो, कहीं जगह नहीं मिलती, पर लिख जरूर दो, please write. This is what I wanted to cover. Transaction and dormant account, KYC validation, review red flagged accounts. If in case you have a red flag account, review it. In case you think that account should be identified as a red flag, अभी red flag कैसे पता लगेगा? Red flag का there is a specific fraud management circular where the 46 key areas have been identified. If they are there, bank need to take cognizance of it. They are called as early warning signal. On early warning signal, bank has to act upon. Check GST compliance, observation in the last audit report, previous year audit report. I think these are the area, if we cover, we can close our audit. And the last and most important part is the discussion of your audit finding with the branch manager. Please do not give report undiscussed. You have a discussion note. We have a practice in our firm that we do not leave the branch without signing discussion note. It is nowhere prescribed. पर जब वो डिस्कशन नोट साइन करता है तो वो आपका पूरा कमेंट पढ़ता है, आपको इनपुट देता है. Many times you get input also from the branch manager. So please obtain a discussion note, discuss your audit finding, and try to close the branch report in the branch itself. It is in our own interest. I think I covered most of the area. Any quick question we can take? Otherwise, thank you very much. Time to
Sir, a lot of questions must be there, but I know lunch time. तो जब भूख लगती है तो कुछ दिमाग चलता नहीं है, बट ऑफ कोर्स जितना सर आपको टाइम दिया था, यू डिड 100% जस्टिस and explained everything very properly, and let us thank you with a huge round of applause. Thank you, sir. Thank you. And friends, lunch time, of course, we will reassemble at 2:45 and we'll start the session. Thank you.